Told you there should be one there. Same thing you do, just in a different color now. First one of the day, guys, right there, in a wacky rigged Senko in Sexy Shad. The last couple of days, the wacky rig has just been off the hook good. And that's the Sexy Shad color. Let me get that back over there. There we go. So that's the Yamamoto 5-inch Sexy Shad that we're using. And I'll show you guys how I rig it here in a little bit, because I rig mine just a little bit different, and I'll show you how I do that. Hey guys, Jason Reichard, Crazy Blessed Fishing. Went out today. My video, I went time lapse somehow. Wasn't using my phone, was just tapping the top of the camera. And so it was time lapse. So I've only got one fish on video that I caught. But boy, we caught a ton of fish today. It's Friday, May 3rd. Wanted to give you guys this update for the fishing report for the weekend before Saturday gets here. I've been off Thursday and Friday, fished both days. Man, Table Rock is just crazy good right now. But check it out, guys. The Senko bite wacky rig has been tremendous. It's so much fun right now. It is as shallow as you can get it, dirt shallow. A lot of times you'll even see them boil on it whenever if you hit it in the right spot. It's just a kick in the pants. So what I want to do is, I know there's a lot of controversy out there about using O-rings or not on your wacky rig. So I'm going to show you guys what I use and how I do it, just to round out this video for today, because I mean, that's all we really caught them on. We were caught one on a spinnerbait, caught a couple on a lizard, but by far the wacky rig Senko bite was just off the hook. So guys, the O-rings, no good. This O-ring here, if you're putting an O-ring on your wacky rig and it's not able to turn the hook to where it's sticking through the wacky rig correctly, this is no good. Don't go here. This is bad. What I use is the VMC, and it's a crossover ring. So I'll show you what they look like. You got to buy the pliers as well. That's the VMC pliers. But check it out. I'm going to rig one up for you real quick. So you pop this door open in there, and you can keep different size O-rings in there. That's the 6mm. And then I've got a 8mm that's a little bit bigger. You can see there. I prefer the 6. You can use the 7 in a pinch. So anyways, you got this O-ring, and I don't know if you can see it here or not on the video, but you can see it's got a hole in it right there, a little nub that sticks up. That's got a hole in it that way and a hole in it that way. What that allows you to do is, whenever you get your Senko on there, is you can take, and this is the way I do this. I'll take this guy right here, put him through there, pull him to where he's just past the smooth part, and then go ahead and pull him off, and then you're set. So that's how it should look on there. And I mean, you guys can see, you can hardly see that thing on there. I mean, it's just, especially with that Sexy Shad, it blends right in. So first off, it's not black. You can get them in black, you can get them in clear, you can get them brown, you can get them in green pumpkin, you can get them in all the different colors. I tend to go with just the white, because most of the time whenever I'm doing this, I'm fishing a light colored Senko. Then what I do is I run a Gamakatsu split shot drop shot hook, 1/0 for my wacky rig setup. This is a hook that I always use. I do get them weedless from time to time, but lately I've been using them unweedless, but that's what that hook looks like. See it better there. That's what it looks like. So again, that's the Gamakatsu split shot drop shot hook. Stock number's 50411-25. That's because it's the 25 pack. Anyways, and it's the 1/0. Hopefully you can see that there in the video. So whenever I rig this thing up, first thing I'll do after I get that on is I go ahead and I take and pull my fingers across that thing and get some of the salt coming out of it and rough it up. You don't want to pull too hard because you don't want to break the worm in two. But I mean, you really want to get that salt working out of there. And I don't know if you guys can see that or not on the video. I think you can. But you can see how it almost changes color too. And it roughens that thing up. That's what you're looking for. And then what I'll do is I'll take that and put that hook right through there, just like that. And now you can see that that VMC holds that thing, and it holds it pretty good on the hook as well. But you can see it holds it right to whenever the fish comes up and eats it and takes it, he's going to get that hook every time. It leaves that hook really well exposed and doesn't lay it alongside like that to where it's not going to work. It leaves it just like that, which is what you're looking for if you're going to use any kind of O-ring on that. And otherwise, I wouldn't even use these. Don't bother. It's not worth it. It doesn't work. You're going to miss more fish than you're going to catch. If you're going to use an O-ring, the VMC is the way to go, or any O-ring that'll have, I don't know of another one that has it to where you can put it sideways through or long ways through. But anyways, guys, that's what I use. And that's been working really well. I mean, we had, I honestly can't tell you how many fish we had in the boat today. It was a lot. So a lot of fun, great day. I really wished I didn't have it on time lapse. I could have showed you guys some fish. We did catch some nice fish. You can see one there in the video. That was the smaller of the bunch. It was a really, really good day. Lots of fun. So what I pair that up on, whenever I'm fishing it, I fish it two different ways. If I'm in heavier cover, I'll use this setup right here. So you can see that is the Shimano, I believe that's the Zodius, Shimano Zodius in a 610 medium heavy. And I'll use that with 15-pound test line. Now, what I have that paired up with is a Lose ACS. That's that flipping, skipping reel. And it tends to have a lot less backlash issues whenever you're flipping that out there, something that light, flipping it out there and pitching it out there. I really like it. It takes up a lot of, if you're not really good at flipping or pitching or skipping, my shortcoming is skipping. And if you're not very good at skipping, it's a good reel to learn to skip with. It's also good for flipping and pitching. I'm not too worried about flipping and pitching, but skipping, new to that and can do it, but it's, yeah, you want to have a reel that's going to be pretty forgiving. That's my setup for that if I'm going to be fishing around heavier cover. And I've got 15-pound test in VizX on there. And I really like this setup for that. If I'm going to be fishing more open, and if I'm going to think about even fishing a smaller Senko that's even lighter, I'm going to be using, believe it or not, this is a crankbait rod. It's that Scott Canterbury, Halo Scott Canterbury. Man, I'll tell you what, it's a 7-foot medium heavy. And man, I'll tell you what, guys, for bait finesse, this thing is awesome. It is just really, really nice. And I've got Shimano's ACS. That's basically their version of their BFS reel. And man, I'll tell you what, that gets it done. It's a lot of fun to fish that way. I keep 8-pound test on it. And man, oh man, it's a lot of fun to fish that way because they really, you got to really fight them to get them to the boat because you don't want to break off. So that it's a lot of fun with that bait finesse setup that it's not a true bait finesse setup, but it's about as close as I want to get, especially on table rock or bull shoals. We got more debris in the water than most people. So anyways, guys, really enjoy it. But like I say, it's just crazy good right now. Laid down the jerk baits for a while, start picking up some different stuff. Like I say, brush hog, lizard, spinner bait bite should be coming on anytime now. The shad spawn is starting up. It's hit and miss. Up in the creeks, it seems to be getting warmer faster. In the dirty water, we saw some shad spawning out deeper on just limbs and brush and stuff today. So hopefully that's going to be turning on real shortly here. Anyways, guys, just wanted to give you that update before the weekend. Hope it helps you catch some fish this weekend. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you probably on the water tomorrow. I'm going to go out in the morning for a little bit. But anyways, guys, have a blessed night. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.